For 300 years, science has asked the question, is there a field of energy that connects everything? Or is everything separate from everything else? That's the big question.
And so it is we start the journey. The city on the hill is where you are. This is and always has been the symbol for the New Jerusalem in a world of peace. Is it possible to change attitudes? And the answer is yes. And you do it with consciousness. Consciousness is energy, and it is physics. It has rules. Someday there will be inventions in physics, and you'll see that consciousness, what human beings think collectively, can be measured. Changes things, moves things. Belief moves things.
Consciousness is incredibly powerful. You can view consciousness as also having wave characteristics. With wave functions, there is a process called entanglement. And if two waves are entangled, there is instantaneous communication, even across a large distance.
You can be affected from hundreds of meters because it is not connected to distance as we see it. It's part of the ether, the field.
It's fibers of light and energy. It's an extension of our consciousness. It is a system in our energy anatomy, like an energetic skin.
I have a tumor in my right side of my brain. I went to the hospital and they told me that I have to go to the operation. This is the only chance.
We have 2 satellites in the northern hemisphere, and each satellite will send back a signal, and every 24 hours in the day the signals will ebb and they'll flow. The strength of the field will ebb and flow in a very similar way. One day this field just spiked right off the chart, and scientists said, what on earth is happening to create this spike? It was precisely the field spiked at 9 a.m. 15 minutes after the first plane hit the first tower of the World Trade Center, September 11, 2001, many people of the earth found that we were more of a family. They held one another, they cried together, they loved one another, at least for a few days. And scientists attribute that closeness to the strength of the magnetic fields.
This is what wakens people, the emotions. That's why music works. The emotions on all levels. And it's like sparkles going up into every dimension of the universe. Love is the glue that holds the universe together.
This is an experiment that I did that changed my whole life. I have 50,000 genetically identical cells in a petri dish. All the cells came from the same parent. I split the cells into 3 different petri dishes. I changed the environment in each of the dishes. In environment A, the cells form muscle. In environment B, the cells form bone. In environment C, the cells form fat cells. Now you're left with a question. What controls the fate of the cells? And the answer is not the genes, they were all exactly the same.
I get 3 different cells, and they're 3 individuals. One individual is Muslim, another individual is Jewish, another individual is Christian. Now, where's the difference come from? The difference is programming. Why is it important? The source is the same.
Never before has a scientific community come together solely for the purpose of shifting consciousness and creating peace. That has never happened in cooperation.
Sing it with me, Sing it again.